Okay, well, Paul, after 2 draws on the trot, your team must be desperate to get back to winning ways.
Yeah, you could put it that way, but also we're 4 unbeaten now. 2 wins and 2 draws. Felt we were lucky against Southport. I felt we were unlucky against Maidstone, so that evened itself out. Looking forward to going to York, good crowd, good ground, and the next league club again. And we tend to, we tended to have done quite well there. It sort of reminds me a bit of the Lincoln game. But we had a very good training session here today. Everyone looks sharp, everyone's fit, raring to go.
And what have you made of the recent events at York recently?
Well, obviously Jackie McNamara is now chief executive of the club. They brought in another excellent manager in Gary Mills. Has proven himself over a long period of time to be very, very good, not only at this level but above. And Gary will get them very organised. And I've seen a few of his comments from Tuesday night. He clearly wasn't happy with their performance, and I would expect a strong reaction from York on Saturday.
Who do you think are the key players in York's squad?
Well, we certainly know enough about Camjo, who's going to sit in front of their back 4. If Brodie plays, we've played against him again last season when he was at Aldershot, and he's a decent target man. But again, they're an ex-League 2 club who've only just come down, parachute payment. They've got good players there, and they're a strong team still, and they'll be okay this season.
Are you looking for a response against Maidstone on Tuesday? Did you feel you got that?
Yeah, very much so. I thought, if you look back at the highlights, I've watched both sets of highlights, the Maidstone ones and ours. You see that Morgan's made some terrific saves, and I thought our play going forward was excellent. A poor penalty on our part, and then the second goal again, not marking in the box. But I'd like to give Maidstone some credit because I felt that that they kept 4. Virtually, it was a 4-2-4 for them, and not many teams have come here and tried to give us a go, and they did.
How much of a difference did you feel the returns of Rory Deacon and Craig Eastman made on Tuesday night?
Yeah, I think you could see Rory first half in particular, very, very good. I think Eastie, by his own admission, had a slow start to the season. The last 2 or 3 games, the Forest Green game in particular, and I felt against Maidstone looks back to his best. And a Craig Eastman, Bailey Gomez combination, or May at the moment, is a good midfield 3. Dan
Fitcher must have the feel-good factor as well after netting the first goal on Tuesday night.
Yeah, terrific goal as well. Great move. I think a 7-pass move probably will be up there with one of the goals of the season, I would have thought. Technically, the header was brilliant because he had to actually get his head back to head that in as well. It wasn't as easy as perhaps it might have seemed, and the pace, pace on the cross was hard as well. So brilliant finish from him. Again, he gets across that near post well. But overall, I thought he worked very hard for the team again.
And Nicky Bailey got the second. It must be great to have someone in the squad who's defensive but can also net a reasonable amount of goals as he's on 6 goals now and is Sutton's top scorer.
Yeah, obviously he was a penalty taker, so that helps his goal tally. But Nicky, gets goals from all areas for us, and he's very, very good at attacking the ball from set pieces. So again, if he can get himself to 10 goals from a midfield situation, especially our deepest line midfielder, that's a great effort from him. I think what that does highlight is that Eastman and Gomez do need to score more goals from their areas.
How have you felt George McLennan, Brandon Houstrup and Adam May have settled in so far?
Yeah, very well. Obviously George, as I said before, we've really got him doing some quite intensive running at the moment. 60 minutes, 30 minutes is what we've been looking at for him in his first month. Brandon's come in to help that situation because Spenny got injured. And Adam May's come in just to give us some legs and a bit of freshness because, again, I've asked pretty much Gomez and Eastman and Bailey to play every game this season. And, it's a long season coming ahead. And I think it's really important to have some freshness and keep the players fresh that aren't playing.
He changed the system on Tuesday and made quite a lot of changes as well.
No, I think at the end of the day, it's not a change of system. It's the one that we've used a lot. We change between 4-4-2 and 4-3-3. And there's variations of that.
Lastly, how do you think the fitness of Dan Spence, Simon Down and Ryan Burgess getting along?
Yeah, Dan got through part of the training today, as did Simon, so hopefully within a week or 2 they might be back. Sean Cooper also trained today. He's been out with a calf for the last couple of weeks. Ryan's had a scan which shows he needs an injection into the ankle just to settle it down, and hopefully Ryan will be back in the next 3 to 4 weeks, which again was one of the reasons we brought in Adam May to cover Ryan's injury.
Paul, thank you very much for talking to SUFCtv and good luck for Saturday's game at York.
Lovely, thanks Tom.